I asked you guys in one of my other videos if you wanted me to make this, and it is kind of a lifestyle tutorial, kind of not. I don't really know what kind of video this is, but it is how to start transitioning slash the process of starting to transition, I guess you could say. These are a few tips and tricks. I might make more installments of this because there's so many and I just want to list a few so this video is not 9 years long. Okay, so the first tip I always give people is to, okay, so let's say that you've decided you're trans. You have been on the fence for a while, but you are finally like coming to terms with that you're trans. Now, I can't tell you how you exactly know you're trans because you just know. What I do, or what I did, is I looked into the future when I was like 40, 50, whatever, and I saw myself how I would be living my life then, and it was not as a guy. So that's how I did it. I mean, I've always felt like I was a girl since I was younger, but that was like the time where I was like, okay, I need to like start transitioning because it's like not going away. Now that you've decided you're trans, what I tell people all the time is social media. Change your name on social media. That is one of the big first steps you can take to living full-time, living out as trans, whatever, because people will see that your name is not Rodney anymore and it's now Rachel, so people will, you know, because if your name's Rodney on Facebook or whatever, then it's like, it's hard for people to kind of make the switch into calling you she and stuff because your name is still a guy name. I know you can't change your name in real life like instantly, but it's good to at least change it on social media for the time being. And that's what I did. I made my new Facebook and all that, and I remember it was so funny. People were messaging me like, this fucking bitch has like your profile pictures, and I was like, oops, that's the new me. That helped a lot, and plus you just get used to being that name, being called by that name, posting as that name. So that is definitely the first step I did, and the first step that I think everyone should do, regardless if it's FTM, MTF, doesn't matter. Or even if you're non-binary, like, it's still something. The second tip, and this is for MTFs only, obviously, because that's the only experience I have, is, which, if you want my brother to do a F to M video or something, because I do have a brother that's F to M and I'm M to F, so we always tease my mom. We're like, what the fuck did you eat when you were pregnant with us? But yeah, so leave that down below if you want him to do a video, because that'd be cool. Or if you want us to do a video, like the transgender tag. I would get some makeup. Now, your first makeup you get is not gonna be MAC unless you wanna like go all out, but I would just play with makeup when you're at home by yourself. See how your face shape works, your eye shape work. My biggest tip for looking more feminine is false eyelashes and winged eyeliner if you want. Depends on your eye shape, but false eyelashes literally take you from this to like this. Like, I just don't like wearing false eyelashes because they make me tired because my eyelids are like forcing them open. So I don't really like wearing them, but if you've noticed when I have worn them, it completely changes the look. So that would be, if you had to get one thing or two things, it would be eyelashes and eyeliner and mascara and foundation. And you know what? Change that to concealer and blush. No, but false eyelashes, eyeliner, and eyelash glue, and you're good. That's a good starting thing. And then foundation and concealer, and you know what? Just buy out a makeup store. How about that? Okay, my next tip is I would recommend going to Forever 21 or an inexpensive store that sells really, I guess, trendy, I don't know if it's trendy, Forever 21. Especially since the shit that's been in the news recently, but you know what I mean? Like, just get some cute girly clothes that fit your body type. Now, if you were an athlete and you're super ripped, have broad shoulders, and, you know, are just waiting for hormones to do its work, if you know what I mean, then I would recommend not getting sleeves. Sleeves like this are okay, but don't get sleeves that are like shorter than this, because it'll accentuate your shoulders. For hair, would recommend doing your research, but if you have a decent length amount of hair, get good extensions. And if you are going to go to the wig route, do not get a synthetic wig unless it's heat resistant or good quality, because I cringe when I see people wearing really bad wigs, like when I look at old pictures of me, and it's like, why is this girl trying to think that that looks cute when it screams very Party City? Yeah, I would just try and get your first outfit, your first, you know, thing, and wear it at home and get comfortable with yourself, because when you get comfortable with the new improved you, then that's when you'll start to take other steps, and it'll kind of be a domino effect into transitioning further. So, and that's what I did. If you can kind of be, I don't know, because for me it was easier to be androgynous before I came out, and so if you're androgynous, then you can kind of do whatever you want, and people will just be like, oh, that's really cool, except for like homophobes who are like, ooh, I want that person dead. I would just take pictures of yourself. For me, I posted videos on YouTube. That was just kind of my way of people giving me feedback, but still in the privacy of my own home. So I would reach out to other trans people who are beginning, ask them, you know, what if like an outfit looks good, if makeup looks good, whatever, and just go from there. Like, it's called a transition for a reason. It's not your Ken on Tuesday and wake up as Barbie on Wednesday. It's not how it goes. Transitioning is a lifelong process. It's a lifelong process. So if you can't do certain things within a short time period, do not freak out. I know I was under so much pressure to get surgery when I was like a month on hormones, and I'm really glad I didn't. But do not base transitioning off of other people either, which I think is a huge tip, because sometimes hormones and everything and people's surroundings and living situations are all different, so you can't base your transition off of Susie, who lives in the middle of LA with all open gay parents, as opposed to Veronica, who lives in Saudi Arabia with parents who will stab you if you even think of the word pink. Which I have some subscribers that are in that situation, and ooh girl, that is emotional, but that's just an example. So yeah, just do you, take it slow if you want. Mine took 2 years to even walk out the door as a woman. Did you see I was like woman? But it was not a fast thing, and it's not going to be fast for you either. I'm still changing and making adjustments to things, and it's a process, but you gotta customize it for you. I hope this kind of helped a little bit. I know it was kind of all over the place. I didn't write anything down. I was just giving advice off the top of my head. But yeah, tell me what you guys think, and I will talk to you later. Bye!